Yes, I'm good. Thank you. What about you?
I am also pretty good. Okay, so tell me something about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Tanuja and I'm from Bhopal city. If I'll talk about my qualification, so I have done engineering in computer science and currently I'm a working professional in one of the software company and simultaneously I'm running my YouTube. That's all about me.
Wow.
And may I know about you as well?
Definitely. I am Pinky Devna. I have completed my graduation in Geography Honors and I belong from West Bengal State. Now, 1 year from I start my UPSC preparation.
UPSC preparation.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to join civil services. You already completed your graduation?
Hmm.
You completed your graduation also, right?
2021, I have done my completed my college.
Okay, and from that time onwards, you are preparing for UPSC, right?
Mm-hmm. Just 1 year from I start my UPSC preparation.
Okay, and what about your English learning?
Uh, I just start last November form. I
Mhm.
just try my enhance my communication skill because my communication skill little bit weak. This reason I try enhance my communication skill, and this reason I just start November form with my just practices with myself.
This November only you started learning this language, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, do you face any difficulties because of English?
Firstly, when I start just November month,
Mhm.
first 15 days I can't speak, like fumble and hesitation feel. Can
Mhm.
I speak? Or do I any mistakes? So what happened? Like this kind of thoughts came in my mind.
Mhm.
But after 15 form, I gradually increase, and I also recorded my videos with myself. I practices like recorded my videos, and after recording, I just saw my videos where I do mistake, grammatical mistake or anything. Like
Mhm.
this way, I myself improve myself, and mostly I face something grammar part. I have an issue like
Mhm.
while I speak, when I writing something, no issue. But while I speaking anyone, just many times I grammar, many rules I do mistake, and also many modal verb when we are just using. So that time I also something I do mistake. So I try
Yes,
to this grammar, my grammar part.
yes, yes. I think it was the same issue with me also when I started. So I was doing a lot of mistakes. Yeah, we already know the grammar rules where we have to use this helping verb like this. But still, when we speak with someone, then we make mistakes because of fluency, or we can say we don't get much time to think about it. So that's why it happened. But yeah, now I have reduced a lot because of this kind of practice only. So yes, if you are habitual of doing practice and if you are habitual of speaking, then definitely you can remove your mistakes also.
Yeah, because practice is everything. We can't practice just how much grammar rules we are learn. We are don't using them, so we it is uh, not any found any benefit. So when we are using just practically speaking more and more, like this way reduce our hesitation and many mistakes. I feel.
Oh, yes. Okay,
So
so
ma'am,
mhm.
you are YouTuber.
Yes, I am.
So when you start your YouTube journey and learning this language.
I was speaking for last 4 years because I had started my job before 4 years. From that time onwards, I was speaking in English language with my colleagues and manager. But I was not confident enough because I was thinking a lot and I was framing sentence in my head. Then I was speaking with them. So it was very complicated for me because I have done my schooling in Hindi medium and after that I had to speak in English language. So it was very difficult for me to manage. So I thought I think I should work on my communication.
Because English not our mother tongue.
Yeah.
So this reason it is happen everyone. No
Yes,
issue.
yes. And especially you haven't practiced it before and suddenly you are into that environment that you have to speak in English language. So it is really difficult. So for last four, sorry. last 1 year I started speaking this kind of practice. So from that time onwards, I started my channel also, and I'm speaking like this with other people.
What is your YouTube channel name?
Yeah, it's Learn English with Tanu.
Okay,
You are also a
definitely.
YouTuber or not?
No.
No.
I just enhance my communication perspective. I just practice more
I
unknown
think
people.
now you have a
Now,
different goal, so that's why firstly you have to focus on those things, I guess.
because my
So do you have
examination
any other plan also, apart from this UPSC, like plan B?
plan B, definitely. I just try to things just my UPSC preparation, and I try enhance my communication skill.
Mm-hmm.
And when I clear this exam after 1 year, not I don't know, but I try apart from I open my own YouTube channel also.
Mm-hmm.
This mind my mind is, but not now,
Okay.
because now
Hmm.
I just want only focus my UPSC preparation.
Yes, yes.
And
Definitely.
this year I also give this exam
Okay. So when is your exam?
just 2 months after,
Okay,
16
after
June.
2 months.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
just
very
6.
near. Okay, so
And I
how
also
do you feel like, is it very difficult to crack this exam? Because I have heard so many things about UPSC, like it's a very tough exam.
when I start firstly,
Mm-hmm.
many people just many every people just 1 to 2% accept. Everyone telling me it is very tough exam. It
Mm-hmm.
is 5 to 6 year plan needs. So you can be a 5 year plan, or simultaneously you can option B also.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents also that time when I had 3rd year, just 6 sem, and that time I mind is have I can start that time form. But
Mm-hmm.
my parents telling me you just prepare any other examination like our West Bengal State PSC many exam have, and then you just qualify any exam, then you start UPSC.
Okay.
But I many exam also I give just 2 to 3 exam I give, but just few marks, just point 2.5, like 1 to 2 marks, like this variation I can't clear. Then I
Okay.
decided 2023 February month form. No,
Mm-hmm.
I just start my UPSC preparation, because first of all my goal is this I clear this UPSC and I become IS officer. So I
Okay.
start whatever
Mm-hmm.
happens. Let's see.
Yes.
And February month I start, and now also I continue. But
Mm-hmm.
many
I
people they,
think.
but I feel just two things is very neat. Just you have a hardworking and consistent person, and I always try maintain my consistency, because do you agree hard work or consistent, so it is no issue any exam you
Mm-hmm.
can
Yes.
clear. This
Yes.
season
Yes.
I try my best. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely right. And I think we should give our 100% and let's see, because sometimes we can't predict the result. And maybe sometimes it happens we are just putting all our efforts, but still we are not getting the things what we want. But still we are satisfied because we are just giving our 100% efforts.
Definitely. And I always I try to confidence, because confidence is very important. You have a self confidence person, whatever people telling you, just no issue, because what
Mhm.
is you can do or not. This is another person whatever telling you, you just ignore them. And I always try to just focus my goal. Whatever other
Mhm.
people telling me, I just ignore them, because I more think about their their whatever say, and so I can't focus my study.
Mhm.
This is just ignore and I try to focus my study.
Yes, yes. It all depends on us. If you have positive attitude, then you can see the result also. In my case also, when I set for the interviews, so I have attended 20 plus interview, you can say, or I set for placement 20 plus, but still I got rejected in all of them. And yeah, that time I got demotivated because of, if you are suddenly getting the failure and failure, so sometimes we get demotivation also. But it was in my mindset that no, it was my clear goal that I have to work in IT company and good MNC company. So yes, I tried my best, and yeah, fortunately, I got placed in one of the MNC companies. So yeah, it all depends how you take your failure and never give up. And if you are not giving up, whatever things you want to achieve, then definitely you will get the result also.
Yeah, ma'am, same. And failure, it is not fail because you can, you just one chance. You just, you just learn something. Many people say I
Mhm.
am failure, so I am demotivated. Feel no, because our failure from so many things we can learn.
Yes,
And
yes.
next, when I give, so always we can just focus where do before exam where I do mistake and always write down. And any examination when I, especially me,
Mhm.
uh, any exam I just try to give before I whatever mistake I doing whatever mistake I did before examination I just read down write and also read, and then I go to examination hall because it is very helpful and our mind is alert when do I just doing just mistake in any question. So
Mhm.
automatically our subconscious, our mind will say, no, it is I just did mistake before exam, so not now, like this.
Mhm. Yes,
And
yes, it happens.
I always
And I
try
think we
write
should
down.
do this. Yeah. Even I was doing the same thing when I was giving interviews and I was not getting any answer of that question. So I was writing down after my interviews, like, yeah, this question they asked me and I was not able to give answer. So I will definitely search those answers and try to find out the correct answer for that.
Yes, sure. Because any exam, next exam when you give or any interview, so always before any mistake you do, so you just read and every always your mind is have. You don't forget.
Yeah. So how did you learn this language?
English.
Hmm?
I just first of all I November month from I start last November, and first week I just only focus listening part because
Okay.
listening is important. We are more listen, so we are English content. We are more and more consume. It is very helpful while we are just speaking anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, four thing everyone know. First of all, listening, then speaking practices, then writing and reading. And four things I also try to follow. And writing is very important because when we are anything write down, so always first of all we are think, then we are write down. So it is
Mm-hmm.
very helpful. English sentence making perspective. It is very helpful. I try to because now I am not 100% properly I speak in English because I mean now also I do mistake many grammatical
Mm-hmm.
mistake. Har forms the second form they are many times using, but I use first form. Like many
Mm-hmm.
mistake I also do now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, it will remove when you will practice regularly like this.
But self confidence is very important.
Yes, correct.
How much just you confidently you speak, no issue. Because it is not our mother tongue. It is, just simple. We do mistake firstly, it is happen. Many people just shy feel, hesitation feel because they are think firstly. I just public speaking, especially anyone point of view, just speaking something and do
Mm-hmm.
mistake in English. So whatever people think about myself, like this.
Yes.
And I also many times think like this, but I first of all I remove this thought and then I start.
Yes, yes, you are absolutely right. Because, because of this thinking only, we are not able to speak. And most of the people are just thinking the same. Like, if I'll do any mistakes, so but what other people will think about me, like this. Even I was doing the same thing. Till my college time, I didn't try to speak because I was just thinking, like, I don't know English. So if I'll speak anything, then definitely I'll do mistake. And people will say a lot of mistakes like this. So that's why. But once I removed this thought, like, what other people will think, I have to improve my English. So I can make mistakes also. Even, native speakers and some fluent English speakers are also doing the mistakes. But if they are just doing the small, we can say the minor mistake because they are now habitual of doing this. But if you are doing minor mistakes, so everyone can consider it. There is no problem.
Because just many people also fun like any mistake you many people have I seen many people do you make any mistake in English? You fund me like this. But that time also no issue, and I also are fully focused on my spoken English, and it is very helpful. And you can say just whatever people think, I just only focus my spoken because it is a need for myself, my future perspective. This reason, whatever people other people think, don't think just much, just focus whatever need for ourselves and our future perspective. It is very important. We know English properly, and also because interview perspective it is most important. And this reason also I try to enhance my communication skill and increase my confidence level, because
Mm-hmm.
confidence is very
Yes,
many
yes.
times